Hey guys, this is Kay here, and in today's video, I want to share the real uncomfortable truth about the online coaching industry. In this video, I'm going to break down to you what all your favorite gurus, what your favorite creators are actually doing, and why it's just an absolutely unfair advantage for people building these kind of businesses. And to be completely transparent, I might be a little bit biased, but I'm going to try and share as much objective truth as I can in this video here for you. So what you'll find is there are plenty of business models online. You can sell Amazon, you can sell on Shopify, you can do online coaching, you can do affiliate marketing. There's all these different business models. But if you actually look at what most people are doing, and when I say most people, I mean the big dogs, your favorite gurus, your favorite creators, the people teaching all these business models, they are actually coaching. And it seems like a natural progression, obviously, right? But let's look at why these people are actually doing this. The raw fact is they are making more money by doing this than if they were just doing the thing themselves. And that's just an objective truth. And so if you look at different business models, I'm going to give an example of a few here. You look at even an in-person one like personal training. Somebody's a personal trainer, becomes an online coach. That person can make infinitely more money simply because they can now serve more clients at scale. Profit margins are higher. They don't have to pay money to a gym. They don't even have to travel to see the client, etc. So in the realm of personal training, that makes sense. Now let's take it a step further. Let's look at that online trainer who is working with clients, but now pivots into helping online trainers and coaching them to build a business. Well, now they can charge even more and even productize their service a lot more, since now they're not checking in with all these individual training clients. They're now coaching these coaching clients on how to build a business. And some people, this rubs them the wrong way. They think, well, hang on, you're just coaching coaches who coach coaches who coach coaches. We'll get onto that in a minute, right? I just want to paint that picture. As a personal trainer, take yourself out of this whole coaching space. It would make sense for a personal trainer to start essentially coaching people online. But now let's look in a different realm. Let's look even at real estate, something which isn't coaching. A real estate agent sells houses, right? How many houses does a good real estate agent sell? I don't know, right? They might sell 5 a month. They might sell 10 a month. Let's say you're a fantastic real estate agent. You have everything leveraged. Maybe you have a team and you're selling a house a day. Okay. Doing absolutely fantastically. Selling a house a day. Now, do you think you could sell 10 houses a day? It'd be pretty bloody tough, right? It'd be pretty tough to do that. But could you find 5 or 10 other real estate agents online who you could help to sell a house a day? I'm sure you could agree that would be simpler. And even in the case of selling a house a day, again, I'm not too familiar with real estate, but that's bloody tough, even for people with a team. So imagine you could find one real estate agent who's willing to buy from you and get coached by you to learn how to sell a house a day. That would make a lot more sense, wouldn't it? Just from a strictly leverage standpoint. So if you can do that and you can charge, let's say your commission on selling a house is $5,000, and let's say you're selling your coaching program, let's just say for the same $5,000. There's going to be more leverage. It's going to be easier to find those people. And there's going to be so many people out there, since now you're not just targeting your local demographic. And because you have an ROI offer, you are teaching a real estate agent to make more money. You could probably charge a lot more than that. If you can teach a real estate agent how to sell a house a week and make $5,000 a week, so what, 250K in the year, you could charge 5K for that. You could charge $10,000 for that. You could charge $20,000 for that. And really, if you want to see some proof of this, let's look at Ryan Serhant. You may know who he is. He's been on Million Dollar Listing. He has another show now on Netflix, I believe. Huge real estate agent in New York. And he released his numbers last year and showed that his coaching and education business makes more than his actual real estate business, the selling of houses and apartments. And that should just go to show the scale of what's possible. So that's with real estate there. And that's with somebody who was really outside of the coaching industry, just doing it themselves. And this isn't a small business and says, oh, well, our coaching business makes more. This was a massive empire of a business, and the coaching business still makes more, which is quite incredible. Now let's take another approach. Let's look at myself, right? I used to do affiliate marketing. I built that business up. I was making an average of $20,000 a month in affiliate marketing. And then as I was doing that, I realized There are a lot more affiliates asking me for help that I'm training. Could I release my own coaching program to help those people? And so I thought, okay, well, how many people are there who want to learn to make an extra $10,000, $20,000 a month? And what would that be worth to them? At the time, I was selling an affiliate program. Can't remember the exact numbers. There's a few different programs, but I was making about $300 per sale. And I think it was a $1,000 product. So if I'm making $300 per sale, you sell one a day, that's going to be $9,000. Let's call it 10K for the month to keep the math simple. You're going to be selling one product a day to make 10K a month, two products a day to make 20K a month, three products a day to make 30K a month. And that's at that level. If you're selling something cheaper, which a lot of affiliate products are, then obviously you'd need more sales. If it's something more expensive, then less sales. But while I was doing that, with keeping $300, if I could now just teach people to do what I was doing and they could make $300 a day, well, now I can charge for that. Just like the last example, I can charge $1,000 for that. I can charge $2,000. I can charge $5,000 for that. And that's kind of how my trajectory went. I started charging $1,500 for that, raised it up to $3,000, raised it up to $5,000. And within a few months of building that offer, not only was I helping more people to make more money, my income went from $20,000 a month to over $82,000 a month with just making that shift. And so that's one of the things, is it just allows you to charge more and allows you to really position yourself at the top of that skill set. And like I explained in the example of selling houses, you simply can't do more of the thing. Same with something like Amazon. Okay, fine. You're selling more products, you're selling more products, you're selling more products, but there is risk associated with that. And there's only so much you can really scale to. And even past that, it just makes more sense when you can create a high degree of income with really little to no downside. Because with coaching, you are just selling knowledge. And it sounds crazy, like you're selling air, which you pretty much are. You're selling knowledge, you can productize that knowledge. And if your knowledge is great enough and solves a big enough problem for people, you can charge whatever you want. You know, if you are coaching people on how to save their marriages and people not to get divorced, what is that worth to somebody? The bigger problem you solve, the more you can charge for it. And that's where it just becomes infinitely leveraged. And after a while, you might have a team with coaching, but really, even by yourself, you can do over 90% profit margins, making $10, $30, $50,000 a month, even up to $100,000 a month. Your profit margins will diminish a little bit, but it's just so highly leveraged. It's madness. And then the other thing about online coaching that people don't want to tell you, because everybody wants to sell their own business model. And by all means, assume I'm biased, assume I'm trying to push you into online coaching, but look at things objectively here. When you are learning a skill, let's say you're learning Amazon, you have to learn how to sell on Amazon. You have to learn the winning products. You have to learn how to test products. How to run ads is more if you're Shopify or that kind of e-commerce. But you have to do these different things, set up everything. You have to learn that. If you are building an agency offer, you have to learn that. You have to learn all these different things and put yourself into that box. If you are coaching, well, let's say talking to camera here, you could coach people on how to build YouTube channels and get clients. 5K offer right there. You could coach people on, like I said, helping them navigate through divorce or keeping their relationship together. You could help people with business coaching. You could help people with losing weight. You could help people with intermittent fasting. You could help people with all different types of coaching, even things like sleep coaching, quitting porn, speech therapy. People pay thousands for this. And because it's the size of the result and that you can help them get that transformation, people are way more likely to invest a higher ticket amount. Think about it. If somebody is helping you, it's only natural that you are going to pay them more than somebody who's just selling you an opportunity. That's just a hierarchy. And still, some people still let coaching rub them the wrong way. But what if we just replace coaching with teaching, right? Nobody has a problem with people teaching other people how to drive. And nobody would really think there's a problem with a business strategist or somebody who has perfected the best methods of brewing coffee and teaching that to baristas. That's just all you're doing. Now, it rubs people the wrong way because, yeah, I'll be honest, there's so many coaches in the market who aren't any good at what they do. But there's a few good coaches, and that's why this opportunity is absolutely huge. And still not convinced? Take a look at anybody you know who's been running like an agency offer, Amazon offer, any other kind of biz op thing, you'll see eventually they all transition to coaching if they get big enough. Some of them, they just never reach that level and they just keep plodding away, making $10,000, $15,000 a month, whatever they're doing. But you look at the people who really do it, it's only natural because it's so much more leveraged, it's so much more productized, the profit margins are so much higher, and it's just so much more scalable. You can reach so many more people, and that 5 to 10K kind of coaching entry point could be 3K is really just the tip of the iceberg. Let's say you help people, let's take that Amazon example. Let's say you help people on Amazon make an extra 10,000 a month and you sell that offer for $8,000. Well, what if now you're helping people get to 100,000 a month, 300,000, 500,000 a month? You could charge 30, 40, 50K for that. So I hope I've made my point here. And so that thing I was saying about not putting people in a box, that is the beauty of it. Whatever your skill is, whatever your competitive advantage is, it could be, like I said, videography. It could be photography. It could be running. It could be sleeping. It could be speech therapy. You can learn a brand new skill. You can take whatever you already have. And that's the thing I like the most. You don't have to put yourself in a box. And I know this coming from affiliate marketing and network marketing. People were trying to be experts on trading. They were trying to be experts on skincare. They were trying to be experts on weight loss. And they had to fit into this box that didn't really align with what they already knew. Whereas with online coaching, you can coach what you already know. You can coach your existing skills. If you're good at meeting women and attracting new relationships, you can coach that. If you're good at style and dressing well, you can coach that. You can have some kind of style coaching or style consultancy business, whether it's like a done with you or some kind of course. It's absolutely mind boggling. So I just wanted to share that. Not trying to sell you on anything here. Just wanted to share with you that that is the reality of the online coaching space. And a lot of people think they need to go through something to be able to coach it, which is very true and very ethical. If you're going to coach people on making money online, you probably should have made money online. If you're going to coach people on making better videos, you probably should have made better videos and have some kind of results to speak from. But a lot of the time, these things can be intangibles. Like you could have mindset or just things that you're good at in your life. Like I said, maybe attracting women and building relationships, maybe parenting, things that you are already good at, not things that you have to learn new and then go through. So I'm not saying you should coach something without experience. Absolutely not. I'm saying there's things that you already have experience in that you could be coaching as well. So see where you lie on that spectrum. Is it more like something that you just help the general public? Is it something more business based? And generally, the business and online income opportunities are going to be able to command a higher fee because you're helping people make money. That's just the next thing to look at. Anytime somebody tries to sell you on a business model, no problem. There are many business models. I'm not here to knock any of them. I know people making tens, hundreds of thousands a month in drop shipping, affiliate marketing, doing some great things online, TikTok shop, all these things, trading. However, just look at what people are doing and just see. You don't necessarily have to take that stepping stone. If you use your unique skill set, you can jump that and just go right to the end goal. And if you are somebody who is already doing well in one of those opportunities, you could pivot into a coaching offer like I did. And I literally went, like I said, from $20,000 to over $82,000 a month and scaled up higher than that. And the final dilemma, people would say, well, you're just coaching people who coach people who coach people, which I said I would come back to. Is that true? Partially. However, at the end of the road, there is going to be somebody who is serving that market. So I do have plenty of coaches. I have people who are personal training coaches. I have people who are Amazon coaches. I have people who are Airbnb coaches. I have people who are spiritual, soulful coaches. I have people who are entrepreneurship coaches, people who coach digital publishing. But let's say, for example's sake, I am one of these guys who coaches coaches who coaches coaches. Let's say I'm the coach and I coach a coach who coaches a coach who coaches somebody who helps somebody make money with Amazon, who helps somebody make money with another e-commerce platform, who helps somebody lose weight, who helps somebody with their relationships. That money is now flowing up. So people in the market are going to get impacted at some point, and it's only the natural progression. So I hope that's just opened your eyes to a little bit about the uncomfortable truth about the coaching industry, and maybe that will change your opinion on it or make you see it in a different light.